For me, being on both sides of it, being in regular print, being on, television, then doing radio, mainstream. Now you have podcasts, and then of course we at first we had Instagram lives and Facebook lives, and now YouTube is streaming and all, and so many different forms of content that can help you get yourself out there. But what I really think is going to happen is the hype of podcast has kind of settled its way, and now the people that are the smaller giants, if you will, are going to start getting paid attention to the most, because people are starting to realize that at one point it was about excuse me, at one point it was about having a lot of followers or how many shares and things of that nature. And now they just want to know how the community, and now social media and media is now built upon the community that you build. So at this point, it's how can you be not only impactful like we are having this conversation, but how transparent, how real are you willing to be, because that's what's selling at this point. So I think that radio and television was so mainstream and so scripted that podcast allow people to do whatever they want without having, to clear a lot of FCC airwaves. So it gets the people that you want to be as transparent as possible. They get to do that. They get to be themselves. They don't have to put on a facade. It's not a stage name. It's none of that. It's built around them being themselves and you getting to be around them without even being tangible, if that makes sense. So I think it's going to be exciting to see how the evolution of this happens within the next 5 years, honestly, because it's going to happen so fast and I just hope that everyone is ready to catch the wave. And if you're not on it by now, just jump in at this point. That's exactly what I would say. I think the easiest way, and I think the easiest way to kind of say this is, this generation is the one that wants you to meet them where they are. They're going to make you earn their respect 1,000%. And so all of that, I don't understand it, or I'm not educated in that area. It's either get educated in it or allow them to teach you. So that way now they can feel as though you trust them and they trust you. This generation wants to be able to prove themselves a lot more than we did, right? We had a different level of prove yourself, right? It was almost work yourself to the bone and show that you love this career so much, and maybe you'll get a call in the media industry at times. And that maybe was very all capitalized letters at that point. And for this particular generation, they know for a fact, they know the policies, they know the rules and regulations. They might not know how to utilize them, but they know them. And our responsibility is to educate ourselves just as fast as they've been educated, but then also show them we're interested. I think sometimes as because I'm in the millennial generation, but I was raised by the baby boomer generation. So and now we had Gen X and Gen Z come literally back to back. And the more we say we don't know something, the more to them it seems like we're not interested in what they do or what they want to do.